I believe you could learn more from winnings than you could from failures. You could, when you fail at something, um, you learn that this one specific action I took caused a failure. You're not gonna do it as a human. You should not do this specific action again, and that's literally what you just learn from a failure. But winnings. So what you do is, if you want to learn from winnings, you usually just look at the winners, what they do, and you basically follow their roadmap that they've lived out. For example, let's just have a look at very simple example. It's not really winning. It's more like just, yeah, it's probably winning. So for example, if you park your car close to a wall, so you get to the wall and then that's your car and then that's the wall, you get there, if you accelerate, you're gonna crash your car into the wall. Now, if you do that, you learn only one thing: you shouldn't accelerate your car while you're near to the wall. That's the only thing that you learned. There are 100,000 more different ways to crash your car. Now, if you want to make sure that you never crash a car, or make sure that you have a higher chance of not crashing a car, is you observe someone who knows how to drive very well. So you exactly do what they do. They release the clutch slowly, they accelerate very slowly. They don't full accelerate while they release the clutch, so they don't lose the control. They have their both hands on the wheel. um they, they look at all both the mirrors, and then they signal, and then they stop. They do all this stuff. If you follow the same roadmap, you have a very, very highly likelihood of not crashing your car. If you want to make some changes, you risk accident, and it's all your own risk because you're not following that person anymore. So it's the same with the companies. Although you want to be unique when you're starting up a company or a business or whatever, you need to be unique, but also make sure that you are following basically 100%, like 99.9%, some other successful formulas, and there is that 0.01% that you're risking that would probably give you a big reward, but also it could open up a new possibility of a failure. So that's that, like, from failures you just learn one thing, but from winnings, like, basically you just learn everything how to do, there there are 100 different ways to crash a car, as I mentioned before. But there are only a few ways that you need to make sure to drive a car a specific way, not to make sure that you never have an accident or have a less chance of an accident. um and yeah, it's the same about, like, I heard that example from, I don't know who, but the broken families, right? There are 1,000 different type of families that are, broken. There are 1,000 different reasons for them. Now, if you study all these 1,000 families, that you make sure not to, like, have a broken family like that, it will take quite a while. But there is only, I don't know, between like 5 to 10 different type of families that are happy families, and there is a specific structure to them. So on one side you learn about 1,000 families, how not to fail. There is still a chance of failure, but then there's another side, there's like 10 types of family that you need to study to make sure that you have a successful and not broken family. So what you do is you pick one of the style and you just follow it religiously. um so yeah, the conclusion would be you could learn more from winnings than failures. Yeah.